The other day, I was at a coaching event. It was a group of women, there were 35 of us, and we're all between the ages of 49 and 55. And the topic of discussion was high ticket coaching sales and how to show up more visibly and powerfully when you think, oh my gosh, I'm invisible. I don't know if I can still do this. I think I'm not young enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not skinny enough. Whatever the thing is that you're not enough of. And my role at the event was to talk about high ticket coaching sales and how these women can transition from their low ticket courses into streamlining and simplifying their lives with one or two high ticket coaching offers so they can create a powerful, impactful, profitable high ticket coaching boutique and work with fewer clients, make fewer sales, higher profits, higher income, more lives that they get to enjoy, more quality of life with their family. Each of us had kids from 6 months old to 30 years old. I still have babies. So it was interesting to see when you're in a room of women who think they're going through some kind of midlife crisis and they want to show up in a way where they feel seen and heard, and the focus is exclusively on themselves. So one of the things I was talking about was when we show up and we say, you know what, I'm over 50 years old, so I don't know if I can show up online and sell. I can't do this without makeup. I need this to be more confident. You are basically taking the focus off of your clients and the work and the impact that God is calling you to do in the world. And one of the things that I do with clients, no matter the age, whether it's 25, I have 25-year-old clients who think they're invisible, who think they're not skinny enough, they're not pretty enough, their hair is not thick enough, who think their hair is too gray, who think their waistline is too big, who think I'm not smart enough because I'm not older. And then here you have this room of women between 49 and 55 who think they don't have profitable businesses the way they want it to be because they're not young enough. And maybe they need to wear more makeup and they can't show up on camera without makeup. So how can they just, be more visible when it takes a lot more time to get ready? And the reason why I was in the room was because one of my friends had invited me because she said, look, Mimi does not wear makeup. Mimi is your age. My friend is 35 years old. She's like, Mimi is your age. She has young kids. She doesn't wear makeup. She shows up. She sells high ticket and supports other women to create a simplified life they love so they can spend more quality time with their family and do what God is calling them to do. Here's the thing. The devil knows how to use you. The devil knows how to distract you from your life's work. Because when you're distracted from your life's work, you cannot do the work in your assignment that God has called you to do. And when you start to think you're not confident enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not young enough, you need makeup, you need whatever it is to show up and do God's work in the world, then you don't create the offer that God wants you to create. You distract yourself with 10K offers. Then you don't create the messaging that God wants you to say. You dilute your messaging and show up in a way where everybody likes you because you think, oh my gosh, I need their approval so they can buy. Then you don't price your work at the highest value because you think it's too expensive. Who am I to charge that much? I mean, I'm too old for this anyway. And then you think to yourself, oh, I'm not going to show up on the market because I don't have enough makeup on, or because I need plastic surgery, or because I'm too old, or because I look tired, I look whatever. And then you're not going to sell because you're going to say that you need a strategy, a script, or whatever it is to show up and do the work that God is calling you to do in the world. When you do this, you are giving away your power to people you don't even know, to people you don't even like. And you're giving away your power so you can have approval from these people. Some of them you're never going to meet because they're on social media. Who cares? Who cares what they think of your face, your teeth, your eyes, your wrinkles, your sideburns, like whatever? Who cares? As a grown woman, the greatest gift you have is the wisdom that God gives you as you grow wiser with age. And to use that and make that the enemy of your business is laughable. You show up and do the work God is calling you to do because you've lived longer, experienced longer. Things that the people who are 20 will probably never see in their lifetime. And this gives you the authority, the expertise, the power, the leadership to show up confidently and be the woman that God says you are. With or without the makeup, that's your choice. I can't tell you don't wear makeup. It works for me. I don't know if it's going to work for you. But do the work God is calling. Stop distracting yourself with makeup, with visibility, with should I be on YouTube? Should I be on camera? Who cares? Show up and do the work. Don't give away your power by approval. God has approved you. God has validated you. God has given you permission. You are the permission to do the work in the world. Stop trying to impress people you don't even like. Stop trying to impress people that you're not here to work with. Stop trying to impress people that are not part of your assignment. Remember who you are so you don't need applause from social media. The second thing I want to say about this is that you saying that you're not confident enough, you're not strong enough, you're not powerful enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not this enough, that's a form of control and manipulation on your part. You're trying to control and manipulate people to buy from you by making them feel like, oh, yes, you are strong. Yes, you are confident. Yes, you are powerful. Jesus already says you are. Nobody else needs to tell you that crap. You already are. So show up and do the thing you're here to do. It doesn't matter if people think you're pretty or your face looks beat up or made up or whatever it is. All that matters is that you're allowing God to use you to do the work He wants to do through you. Stop manipulating people by making it be about you. It's about the clients. It's about you showing up and thinking of their very real problem, very real opportunity, very real desire, the very real challenge they have. And you have this answer, this outcome, this result that you can co-create with them at the highest level. And you're playing small simply because of your age, the thing that is your superpower. They don't need to like you. They don't need to think you're pretty. They just need to know that you trust yourself enough to do the thing and that you can support them to trust themselves, to confidently say yes or no to themselves, to the thing, the result they say they want. And that you're part of their winning team. You're a trusted partner leader with them. That's what they need to know to buy a high-ticket coaching offer from you or the result they want from you. When people judge you online or anywhere else because of your age or anything else, it's simply because it's a reflection of how they feel about themselves inside and has nothing to do with you. And when they project that onto you and you accept it as true for you, you can't show up and sell the high-ticket coaching offer. You can't show up in the true value that God is trying to do through you. You're going to break it down, distract yourself, and go create another 10K offer like everybody else. Don't make high-ticket sales about you. You're a tiny blip in the universe. To God, you're everything. But here, you're a tiny blip, okay? So give your clients the thing that they want and forget about how you look. Look, I get it. When I turned 49, I thought maybe I should start wearing makeup now, and I realized, but I don't want to. I love who God says I am. I remembered who I am because I am the validation that I want. I am the permission that I want. I am the guarantee the thing is going to work simply because Jesus says so. And He's given me the gifts. So here's the thing. Go to momsinsales.com, download the bespoke high-ticket coaching offer playbook, co-create with God's wisdom, with God, partner with God to create that high-ticket coaching offer that's going to support your clients on her highest level. You get to choose how much it is. Is it 100K? Is it 250K? Is it 50K? You got to determine the value based on what you know God is doing through you and the future lifetime value of that result you co-created with your client. And then you get to show up and sell. You got to package and price, show up and sell, be visible for your work. It's a privilege to serve. at your deepest level. It is a privilege not to distract yourself with low-ticket coaching offers. Do not distract yourself from your life's work, because God has given you the privilege of living longer, of being 50 or 55 or 60 or 65. This is your best life, your best work. And whether you have your mom who has kids who are 35 or kids who are 6 months old, that empathy you have, that love that you have, that joy that you have for life, that's your superpower. Use it to be more love and joy in the world, and to lead, self-lead yourself, so your clients can self-lead themselves, raise their hands and say, I want to work with her because of who she be, not what she has or what she's done. Let me know how this lands for you.